speak to you guys about this show. It's called Daybreak. It has only season one. Uh, it featured Tay Diggs on it. Uh, I can tell you one thing. The show was phenomenal. I really liked it. From the beginning to the end, I felt that the show was something that basically it was doing something that other shows have done, but it had a different flavor to it. You know, I can tell you one thing though, that I enjoyed watching this show throughout from the beginning to the end. I never skipped any area. It was great. It was great. Tay Diggs did a phenomenal job. Most of the cast did a phenomenal job. I saw some some other faces whom I didn't recognize, but I'm glad that they finally made their own break on TV. Tuco, who was on Breaking Bad, and a couple of others that I saw. I was kind of glad uh, to see them. I can tell you that I enjoyed the show overall. Um, the disappointing thing about it is that the show doesn't have a season two. I wish it did, um, but I knew that they left some crumbs back there to indicate that there's always a possibility of having season two. Um, since those of us who've watched it already understand what happened at the end. I felt there was some partial rush job that was going on towards the ending area, but I don't know whether it was written that way or it was just, it was just something else. Something else was behind the scene that was just pushing things along. But anyway, regardless of the situation, I enjoyed watching this show. As you guys already know, the show is uh, about a cop who wakes up every morning on the same day and has to solve a series of problems that he was going to encounter for that day. And you know how it's going to be. As the day keeps repeating over and over again, he gets a chance to redo all his mistakes and get some right things in the process. Um, well, there's not a lot to say. I'm just going to simply say, you know what? Stop listening to this and go watch it, and hopefully you can understand where I'm coming from. So, it was a pleasure watching this show. I will give this show at least an 8.5 on this one. This show really kept me on there. It kept me engaged throughout the whole process, and I gotta say 8.5. Uh, but I wished they had done a couple of things, like added a couple more, problems for him that he has to deal with, that he has to continuously try to prevent certain situations. But then I felt like it was going to be a bog down. But the way they did it, they chopped it up real nice, and it was very entertaining. So that's all I have to say. 8.5 out of 10. Great show. You love it. It's just that it was just only one season. That's the only con about this show. Just one season. And yeah, that's it. Alright, guys. It's been a pleasure. Take it easy. Good night.